fast forward back to 2008, and we have just started out, and we advertised in magazines, and I got a call from a magazine, and they distribute the magazines to 40,000 of the wealthiest people in Europe, and they said we should advertise with them. It would only cost us, say, I can't remember, 25,000 euros per page, or per double spread or something. And we did it once or twice, and already after the first time I looked up and say, nobody actually reads this magazine because there's nothing in it. And then the other thing was that when the crisis came, I just realized, I mean, if we continue doing that, we'll be broke before we even get started. So I said to our team, listen, we cannot afford to advertise in the print, not because we don't like it, but because the investment that we have to make over time is completely disproportionate to the return. It does not work for us as a company. So we started working with bloggers back in 2008, and that was really the very early days of watch bloggers. And they were not, well seen upon by the watch community, but we had no choice. I don't think from a Linde Werdelin perspective that there is a connection between cigars and watches. I think actually much more between, mentally between cars and watches. But then if you sort of see it on a broader level, okay, so who likes a Linde Werdelin? Well, probably someone who, likes the finer things in life, the good things, fun things, have energy, have surplus, et cetera, et cetera. And for that, you can count in, travel, cars, sports, skiing, diving, whatever, racing cars, yeah, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And at the end, that's where cigars come in too. And
so it's more of a lifestyle.
I guess so. And it's not our choice. I mean, it's just that we have met people, and they like cigars and they like watches, they like cars, they like watches, they like traveling, they like watches. I think probably, I don't have a favorite cigar, but if there's one that I really like is Pura Laranaga, which is not that easy to get hold of. But it depends. Right? And I may smoke a cigar, on a Friday or Saturday evening or something. But sometimes, something, you mentioned Coaba before, which is a great cigar, but I can only have one of those, right? I mean, then. And actually, also, some non-Cuban cigars. I've been introduced to some, Dominicans and other stuff, actually by my younger brother.